As far as I'm concerned, Korea is very welcoming. And yeah, the idea of living in Seoul being a barber, Itaewon was the spot for it. One of the main things we wanted it to be was a gallery. We open as a cafe in the daytime while the barbershop's open and operating. I'm Beau Walder from Gold Coast, Australia, and I'm the owner and operator and head barber at Black Market Seoul, located in Itaewon. I originally started working in design and printing. I've been probably doing that for 11, 12 years now. And I used to have a store on the beach in Gold Coast. It was a small shop. After arriving in Seoul, I worked in a printing company here in Chungmoro for a few years. I kind of just wanted to get away from the computer. I went on a holiday to study barbering. While I was overseas studying, I realized that Korea really had a big gap in the marketplace. I struggled to get a men's Western style haircut the entire time I was here. They're all used to a certain type of communication with their barber. They need to speak in detail.
One fading up to a two on the back and sides.
Yep. 1 to 2, and then taper off to 0 in the back.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Seoul needed that. It had all these Westerners and all these internationals coming in, and all these military guys here, and a lot of businessmen and a lot of like students. So that's the reason why I came back to Seoul. It was a necessity for people in Korea traveling to get their haircut. They needed it. So yeah, this area was actually originally my bedroom. The first thing that I had to do to start building this was to move in here. And it was a little bit uncomfortable, but you know, all I needed was a shelf for my clothes and a nice bed to sleep on, and I made a wall for privacy. And the way that this place looked originally, it had been flooded out. It was completely smashed, taps and leaking water everywhere. It was a disaster, but it was huge. Slowly we started to get this kind of system in place where we'd renovate room by room. The space was so big, it was always a question of what else could it be besides just a barbershop. And the reason for that is because I was by myself. So we were looking for other things to adapt into, and this was influence from my friends. Wasabi is my business partner and professional barber now.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 블랙마켓의 와사비라고 합니다.
Next we have Nogari, which is another Korean guy.
안녕하세요. 저는 노가리라고 하고요.
He's also very, very enthusiastic about being a barber. So the influence comes in, and we started to renovate areas to sort of assimilate the entire project as a whole. And watching it come together has been quite an amazing journey for me. For trusting my services enough to come back and building a repeat customer base that I can now train people and I can have them work for me, which is was the dream. I mean, I should thank the people of Seoul. The idea of living in Seoul being a barber, Itaewon was the spot for it. If I was going to do it where a place it was needed, it was going to be in Itaewon. It's a cultural fountain in this area. That's what makes it unique. That's why I wanted to be located here specifically. Just like a lot of people who come to Seoul, they find Itaewon. It's like a little gem that's sitting there for foreigners. It's got the food that they're familiar with, the bars and the pubs where they meet and greet each other and they make friends. It's about community. Itaewon has a strong sense of that. Itaewon definitely gives Black Market its uniqueness. I would never be able to envision it being something that people responded to, whether visually or even service-based, in a place outside of Itaewon right now. I couldn't envision it. The nature side of things is here as well. I never appreciated mountains until I came to Korea. I lived close by a mountain my whole life. I never thought of it as a place to go walking or hiking until I saw Ajumas and Ajushis powering up Namsan every day in the morning, and then I started going up the mountain in the morning, and then I started appreciating the mountain power, which is this energy that's there, and they go up there and they appreciate it, and they hug trees up there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really happy in my location. I'm at the top of a hill. There's views all around the place, and there's an exciting future for Itaewon. And right now, it's not so great. It was great. Coronavirus. Since, February, we've been struggling. It's not a financial struggle. It's more of a we can't grow, and we were hitting the timing where we'd finished our set renovations that we had planned. We had events backed up for 6 months. It makes our situation a little bit kind of sad because we were just about to hit the road running. You know, we'd worked for this moment. We had some really, really good wedding after parties, birthday parties. You know, we had to cancel maybe 6 or 7 big events in the last few months due to coronavirus, and it kind of sucks that we lost quite a lot of money, but it's okay. We just keep cutting and keep trying to push through. We've had to look at the whole thing differently. I have to just be kind of positive that I'm offering a service, and that service is kind of a necessity. I mean, all you can do is just, instead of thinking about how we look towards the Korean population now or the Seoul population demographic now, I say we use that time to renovate, build up a bit more, get some skills up in the bar, get some skills up in the barista skills in the coffee, get the haircuts on point, get more products in, and then also create really good quality artwork so that when it does pick up again, you know, the quality's there. No, I don't regret coming to Korea. I don't regret moving to Seoul at all. Korea is very welcoming. I was welcomed here. Korean people are very generous and very supportive to let a foreigner do this kind of business in their country and offer the services that they have to help streamline my experience. I'm really grateful for the opportunities that I've been given here, you know. I mean, a big thank you to all the support that I've had. Thanks to the people of Itaewon for, you know, trucking it through, fighting, you know what I mean? Fighting, yeah, let's get it. Coronavirus will be gone, don't worry, we'll get through it hopefully. So let's just stay strong, stay steady. I'm Beau Walder from Gold Coast, Australia, and I'm the owner and operator and head barber at Black Market Seoul, located in Itaewon.